Kuuluuko nyt?
Äsken kuulu. Nyt
No niin,
ei kuulu.
nyt ei pitäisi kuuluakaan mitään. Kukkuluuruu.
Niin se oli tää turvapaikka.
Nyt piti etsiä niitä. Mulla nukkuu tuolla. Tuolla on. Eikö olikin kukkanen? Nyt etsiä sitten kun tää pädi, niin voi nojata.
Vinkkejä siitä, että miksi kävi näin.
Tuolta eikä se on tänne päin, eikä se on tonne päin, eikä siis.
Se voi olla, että se on vetänyt tosta pitkäksi niin sanotusti.
Näin varmaan kävi.
Tästä on ainakin tällä lähtenyt näitä.
Mä en enää muista miten tää toimittaa, miten näitä.
Toi muuttuu siniseksi sit, kun on löytänyt kaiken.
Se en mä muista, mutta että. Miten täällä spotattiin niitä asioita? Tuolla ainakin burn marks. No, siinä on kans. Car part.
Debris from Nick's car. The police didn't clean up very well.
Niitä maksa tarpeeksi. Ei kiinnosta.
The car went up like kindling. It was pretty intense, judging the damages to the area.
Fort Street.
The bark got badly burnt. Must be where Nick crashed.
Joo. Mutta loput cluet on sieltä tiellä.
Meillä on erilaiset etsintätaktiikat.
Vaan. Tuolla on tommosta lehtiä. Ei tääkin oli vaan lehtiä. You're a stain.
A fuel stain. From Nick's car? Was it leaking
Aika
fuel?
iso toi mikä tää on, vuoto on ollut, jos niin noin iso läikkäjä nyt tohon kohtaan. No. Too much toimii. Road sign. No.
Nick took this turn every day. It shouldn't have surprised him.
Ääni kuului just. Etkö onko me tostahan se mennyt ylittä eikä tosta väärässä kohtaa?
Niin olikin, joo.
Tästähän se on mennyt pihalle. Turn.
Two of the road signs were torn out. Did Nick's car do that? The fire shouldn't have been able to spread that far. That piece of wood must be from one of the damaged road signs.
No skid marks.
Se on vaihtanut kalsarit.
Se oli add clue se no skid
The tire
marks.
tracks clearly show where Nick's car went off the road.
Tuli sinne. No.
No skid marks, no trace of sudden braking.
Se oli... Se ei ollut
These road
bensalla,
signs
oli
are intact.
jarrunesteet.
Not a scratch on them.
Anything else? Se on... Meillä on jotain muuta tutkittavaa tossa vai? Ei joo. lehtiä. Tässä jo käytiin.
Tulisin sitä toista reunaa nyt takaisin, mutta...
Täältä.
Niin.
Täällä ei... Kuinka pitkään tänne päin päässä? Ei tässä pääse vielä vähän. No. Mutta puuttuu nyt jotain. Tää toinen puoli.
Se on tommonen marjapensas. Mistä saa punaisia marjoja.
No.
Toihan sen näköinen.
No. Ehkä pystympi. Relog.
Maybe Nick tried to avoid this log. It's a bit far from the road. That's all the information I need. Time to put everything together. The report states Nick was driving under the influence of alcohol. He was startled by an animal.
Tää se tonne meni.
Drove
niin,
through a
meni eri
road
kohdasta.
sign before crashing into a tree. Things don't add up. I need to find out what really happened.
Pyöriikö tää tästä? No. Siellä ei oo vaihtoehtoja, jos on pakko pitää humalassa tossa kohtaa vai... Ei kun ei olekaan. Ei pysty vaihtamaan, mutta pystyn ne vaihtamaan. Leaking fuel. Sen obstakkeli laittuu sen tuki. Se on meidän yltä tässä toi nikki.
Voi olla. Trillo.
Log. Wii! Log on väärässä kohtaa, mutta se, että onhan se voinut...
Mene sinne road signsien kohdalle, pääseekö siellä jotain, että...
The road signs were damaged. 2 of them torn and burnt.
No pitäisikö sun pistää siihen obstakeleihin non? Koska sehän on ajanut suoraan.
Elä epäile.
Se on nimenomaan ajanut suoraan.
Se on tullut tulessa sit tästä. No nythän se kiertää tossa niinku kuuluukin. Aika tiukka mutka kyllä itse asiassa.
Joo.
Miestä auto on ollut... Jos jää nyt toho.
Mut mitä jos se olisi ollut unconscious?
Sitten se menis tuota...
Mitä jos on drunk? Niin se sit menee. No sit se myöskin ymmärtää sen, että se on autoon tulossa ja tarvitsee ehkä pysähtyä. Nyt näyttäisi oikealta.
Mitä se validoi sen?
Only one simulation fits the evidence. The police report was wrong.
Aika kovin päätteli poika, että...
Tää on niinku Sorjonen.
Niin se on pistetty autoon istumaan, tökätty auto liikkeellä ja sitten se on valinnut siitä.
Mm-hmm.
Mutta mä kyllä väitän, että palolaitos pystyisi niin palopaikoista tommosista määrittämään, että missä se tuli on ollut. Sitten jos on... No...
Paitsi jos on käynyt näin.
Ei,
Joka selittää, että miksi sitä bensaa on ollut niin paljon.
Mutta se, että jos on palannut tiet, no ehkä se olisi pala kokonaan se auto, niin sinne menee ne todisteet myös, mutta...
Se on aika pitkät videopätkät lyhyeksi peliksi.
Tässä on tosi pitkät cutsceneit.
I thought you quit.
I did. So, did you find anything?
Nick, he was murdered. I'm sorry, I don't... The police report was clearly wrong.
Fucking...
Anna?
Here.
Fucking...
Joe, it's Sam.
Where's Anna? Is she okay?
Yeah, she's right here. She's just
Kuka oli
a bit
Joe?
busy.
I need her to come back immediately. There's been a break-in at her place.
What? Are you all right? What happened?
I wasn't there when it happened. Just
Oli
arrived.
se isä.
Call the police.
En enää
then
muista
call my
näitä.
daughter.
We're on our way. Someone broke into your house.
Mutta tuommoisessa paikassa pitäisi kyllä ehdottomasti olla kaiteet.
Maksaa.
Jos on tommonen mutka, niin sinne ei pelkästään alikersatin merkki riitä. Tai korporaalin merkki.
Okay, so, about Dad. Don't tell him what we found. Please. It'll just worry him for no reason.
How are you holding up? After finding out what we found out.
I'm guessing about as well as you. Not great. Let me go calm my father down. I'm pretty sure he's ready to call the National Guard.
Anna,
Maybe give her a few moments with Joe before you barge in. Also, take a few moments for yourself as well. You used to live here, and now some other guy, Nick, of all people, was living here. With her. Things are different. She's different. You're different.
I think I can handle this. Hopefully.
Keep in mind, Sam, no matter how much you want to, you can never go home again.
Kiva.
The last time I was here, I was shoving way too many boxes into a trunk that
Tää
couldn't fit them all.
pyörätyyppi oli sen...
Niin.
It's fine, Dad. I can handle this.
Someone broke into my daughter's house and you want me to just sit by and wait?
Yes, that is exactly what I want you to do. Don't you have an appointment?
I always have an appointment. I'm at the doctor's more often than I'm home. Sam, talk some sense into my daughter here.
About what?
Doctors are important.
I'm gonna have to side with Anna on this one. Can't miss appointments.
Just because I'm an old man in a wheelchair, you two think you can push me around.
Dad, I love you. And I love that you want to protect me, but please, it'll be okay. Go to your doctor's appointment. The police will be here soon.
I'm just belly aching. It's your house. Your rules. I'll leave you to it.
Thank you.
Though before I head off, Sam, you tell me if something was going on, right? Anna's brave and she's strong, but she's also stubborn.
Dad, I told you I can take care of myself.
And I'm old enough to know when things ain't right. You tell me now, Sam. You tell me if my little girl is in danger. I can't watch over her anymore, so I need you to keep her safe.
Stop talking about me like I'm not here.
Joe, I don't know.
She's all I have left. Promise me you'll protect her. I need your word.
Wow. Heavy. Joe's really laying on the paternal guilt. I can't promise something like that. I don't know what might happen. He just wants to feel like someone is looking out for her. I can't blame him. And what if I can't keep that promise? Then refuse. All I know is I personally couldn't say no to a desperate father. I still can't hide anything from you.
Sam, don't.
I won't lie, Joe. There is something going on. It could be dangerous, but I'll make sure Anna doesn't get mixed up in it.
All right. I'm trusting you on this.
I'm not some kid. I decide what I get mixed up in.
You can't blame me for looking after you.
I just didn't want you to worry. You're both so patronizing. I'm heading inside. See how bad it is.
On kyllä pitkät cutsceneit kyllä. Hän varmaan skippaamaan, mutta se tässä kohtaa järkevää, kun
I need to get in there
vaikka
eventually.
hävisi tästä.
But maybe I should look around the property first.
Äsken sen toisen tyypin paketilla tässä. Siinä luki, että ramppia, mutta ei sitä pääse tutkimaan. Se cutscene aukasi liian aikaisin. Joku portti on tuonut tuonne palikka tossa
I
päälle.
used to follow it down to the shack every other week for fishing Sunday.
Tänne ei pääse.
Siinä oli jotain.
Anna and I spend our nights out here, trying to find all the constellations.
Mutta tuossa oli katto päällä.
It's bugs. She probably brought it over one time when she came with Nick.
Kyllä se sitä oli. Taitaa tulla.
Se oli gazebo.
Tästä ei varmaan pääse enää ylitse. Ei, tämmöisillä kengillä ei ylitä.
Mut siinä oli siitä huvinmajasta oli joku täplä, mutta se oli varmaan vaan täplä. Vähän lähemmä. Jossain ulkohan oli.
It was great to come back from work, sit down, and read until the sun went down.
No näitä kyllä semmosia penkieltä, että ei kyllä koko ilta jaksa istua.
Anna never got rid of this sign. I think the happiest I ever saw Anna was the day she bought this place.
Five.
I want everyone to know this house is sold. You're mine. I own you now. It might be 200 years before it's paid off, but it's mine.
So, when can I start moving my own stuff in?
After you finish carrying all my stuff in.
Sure, but that means I get to choose which side of the bed I'm sleeping on.
What? No! You're gonna sleep on the side closest to the door.
Why's that?
So if someone breaks in, you can fight them off. And maybe because I like being near the window.
Somehow I feel like it's entirely the second thing and not at all the first.
We can talk about all this after my stuff's inside.
But all your stuff's so heavy.
Which is why I need your help. Don't slack, Sam. This house isn't gonna decorate itself. And I want you to be part of that.
Nyt ei mennä puuruokituksiin.
No ei pääse. Ja tää on se tehtävälistä. Oh. Ja Fredrik. Virpis Fredrik. Yksinäinen tommonen ruoho tossa.
Sent from a mourner. Anna probably couldn't handle taking it inside.
Kaksulotteinen kasvi.
Joo. Ja joskus on.
Olisiko tossa nyt voida olla vähän pihtaamatta tässä?
Shattered glass. This is how whoever it was broke into the house.
Tuossa on verkkoa tai jotakin tuossa, että sitä ei pysty rikkoa tota ruutua. Sitä voi kohtalaisen helppo kipsauttaa siinä.
Anna is not well. This time, at least, try to be there for her?
Nää.
Anna? Anna, are you okay? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say no.
She needs you, buddy. Needs me? I don't even think she knows I'm here. What am I supposed to do? Something. Anything. It's the thought, the effort. Get her a drink. Just show her you're here. I'm not sure how a drink will make her feel better about murders and break-ins. But I guess I've heard worse ideas. She kept the drinks in the kitchen, in one of the pantries.
Nyt on se Nick ja se nainen.
Nyt vai?
Jopa sinä välillä. Vai tulkoon eikä keittiö. Him.
Making a drink for Anna would be a good way to show her you're here for her. She's not gonna want something cold. Always said cold drinks are for parties.
Tea.
Even when he messed up, Nick always found the right words. And always wanted to visit France. But life is just too strange for me there.
Puuttu tuossa oli
Anna's favorite band. Smooth as always, Nick.
pilkkuhuuto, ei pilkkukaarisulku kiinni tuossa tässä viestissä. Tuossa on niinku
No.
hymiä, mutta siinä on vaan toinen merkki. Ai, sloppi. Joka siihen maahan. Ei mitään hospittia noista, ei ole vaan särjetty mukit sinne. Ja on vain botle.
Who takes the time to have a drink in the middle of a break-in?
Mitä?
Kuuntelin vaan, että sataako se on.
She normally keeps some drinks in the pantry.
It's been a while, Sam. Things have changed around here. You feel like looking at old keepsakes?
Keepsakes. Tänne näet tonne keittiön luokse mitään. Ja closet.
No drinks in
Onks yhtään
here.
ihan mukia enää?
Ah, here's where she keeps the drinks.
Sokat. No en tiedä, whisky ehkä. Ihan kun mä haluan ottaa.
No.
Lime juice.
She used to drink this every day in middle school. Brings her back to being 10. Her go-to soft drink.
Whiskin ottaisin.
She actually likes to drink this stuff straight. Could do.
Irish whisk.
Don't stress about what drink you bring her. It's just bringing it that matters. People in film noirs always offer a stiff drink in times like this. Might work.
Maidonko
On
sä
the
oot?
bright side, I don't think it's possible to make her feel worse.
Oli se maidon?
You're not helping.
Siis sen suklaan.
No niin.
Yes, I am.
Maistanut whiskin.
Yes, you are. Thanks.
Voitteko laittaa se ikkunan kiinni, kun se raklautus koko ajan?
Eikö sä sen juoman? Mitä tossa tapahtuu?
Ehkä sulla pitää aina kävellä se spawnaa sit sen käsiin, kun menee sinne. Enää puusettaa.
Chocolate helps everyone feel
No niin,
better.
kas kummaa.
That's sweet. I'd assume
Yeah,
you'd already
se on kyllä se on
look
makea,
around
se on
and,
oot
I
oikeassa.
don't know. Think. This is just so fucked. Nick, my house,
Sam, you should distract her. Get her talking or thinking about anything else.
my stuff, everything is trashed. Is this like the worst coincidence? Or is it related to Nick's death? Did his murderer...
You're not alone. Here, have a drink. It'll help.
Oikein omena, mutta en
Yeah.
kai.
Yeah, you're right. It's helping a bit.
No.
Anna always was more interested in people than cold hard facts. Not surprised Anna keeps this letter. I'd keep it too. Anna has to be helping her dad out with these. I'm not sure it's enough. Anna would pace around the house for hours, then sit down and write her articles in one go.
Sam, what are you doing?
On huono
I
kirjoittaa
called
tuolla
for dinner like
ilmassa.
a dozen times. It's gonna get cold.
Oh.
Sulla ottaa
I am
läppärit
not
kauempana,
your
että
mom,
kädet
you know.
lepäisis pöydän päällä.
Working on an article is no reason to ignore basic politeness, Sam. Fine. You can eat your dinner cold for all I care. I'm done waiting for you.
Anna would pace around the house for hours, then sit down and write her articles in one go.
Ja saatanan ikkuna saako täällä raklaa.
This feels like the only part of the house I recognize. Whatever punk broke in here wrecked it. There.
Täällä on lisää juttuja siellä, mitä se just siivosi. Siellä on ainakin music
I don't
sheets.
think she ever forgave me for saying I didn't think they sounded better. Good thing it's intact. It's about the last thing Anna has of her mother. Anna always wanted to take me to concerts. They were just never my thing.
Hmm.
Cheesy action movies, dark thrillers, and human rights. The melting pot of Anna.
Vielä riitä.
Ehkä sen pitää laittaa lorausviskiä.
Olisiko tää nurkassa käytössä?
Ei.
Flix. Miksi?
Finally.
Jeesus, ne kävi hermolla. Miksi ne renkutti, kun tuo ikkuna on ehjä?
Kun tää ikkuna ei ollut.
I know you want to help her by finding out what happened. Right now, though, stay focused on Anna. She needs to know she's not alone.
Mene juttelee sille.
Enkä äsken pystynyt, mutta nyt. Nyt pystyy.
Hey,
Ja kun sä
are you
fiksasit
feeling
ne
better?
muutamat jutut, niin
Yeah. Thank you, Sam. Sorry, I just kind of lost it for a second there.
Yeah. I mean, careful, Sam. You know you can be indelicate. She needs your support right now.
I mean, it hasn't been an easy week, you know? And I've got the feeling it isn't over yet.
No,
B.
Whatever happens, you're not alone. We'll face it together.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. I needed to hear that.
Reminding her she has people to lean on is a great start.
This whole thing is a mess. But honestly, it's been a mess for a while. Like, everything was fine, you know? Nick moved in, it was nice, but lately he just closed himself off. He'd been gone most nights. At the bar or the fishing shack, come home late, refusing to talk about his work. It got unbearable. It was almost like I was living with you all over again.
It doesn't
Yeah.
feel good, but she needs to get this off her chest. Don't be too harsh on her.
Atajaksi. Ehkä oo.
You're right. I shut you out, and I'm sorry.
The past is the past. None of what's happening now is your fault. I'm just lashing out. It's just having you in the house, it's bringing back a lot of things. We had a good time. So many memories here, both bad and great.
We did have a good time, yeah.
But then came Dad's accident. The mine investigation. Your proposal. I still feel horrible about how it all happened. But
Ettikö se alttarille?
you understand why I said no, right?
En kyllä tiedä.
Ask him.
Face it,
You are
Sam.
covering
If you had
up.
paid attention, you'd have known she wasn't going to say yes.
You didn't want a ring. You told me before. I thought it was what you're supposed to do. I thought maybe it'd save us.
That's a nice thought. I feel like you're listening now. And I thank you for that. You know? It ended so abruptly, you and I. I don't think I ever took the time to really process what happened. I wonder if it would have ended the same way with Nick. If my relationship with him was as doomed as my relationship with you. The way Nick closed himself off to me the last few weeks. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I can't bear to live with someone, to truly share my life, to make compromises and all that.
It wasn't your fault that Nick closed himself off. No one makes someone distant, especially someone like Nick. It must have been on his side. He was dealing with something dark. I know that's why I closed people off. I never spoke to Nick again after leaving town.
It doesn't matter anyway now, does it? He's dead, and whatever we had is done. And we're on our own if we're gonna find out who killed him. I'm not backing down from this, no matter what we find. What about you?
Yeah, I mean,
A tai B.
You can count on me, Anna. We're in this until the end.
That's good. That's really good. Let's see this to the end, and, well, we'll see what happens when we get there, right?
Whatever happens, we're in this together.
Can you take a look upstairs? I still need a moment. Let me make sure I'm done crying and all that.
Take your time. I'll tell you if anything's wrong.
Thanks, Sam.
Mikä täällä oli tän former miner. Jos ei kerta mikä se onnettomuus oli.
Se oli kaivosonnettomuus.
Ei sen tarkemmin.